Hi everyone, and welcome back to Beverly's Stunning Creations. In this DIY, I'll be using this beautiful vintage lamp for my inspiration. As you can see, it's not an exact copy or a dupe, but more of a blingy, glamorous version of it. I'm absolutely in love with this lamp, and I'll definitely be making another one to match it soon. I promise you that it's super easy and inexpensive to make. Most of the items I used are from Dollar Tree. So if you like what you see and want to learn how, then please keep watching. I'm starting out with this bowl and candle holder from Dollar Tree. I'll glue this candle holder upside down onto the bottom of the bowl with Gorilla Glue. I'll let this dry for at least 6 hours. 6 hours later, the glue has set up enough for me to move on to the next step. I'll be gluing this Dollar Tree snow globe to the top of the candle holder later. I removed the lid because I'm going to paint the inside of the globe with looking glass spray paint. It's super cold outside, so I won't be filming it. I'll do a couple of quick sprays, then I'll come back and show you how to swirl the paint around the inside of the globe. 2 or 3 small sprays into the globe was enough. I swirled the first layer of paint around on the inside of the globe until it dried. None of the 3 layers will be evenly distributed inside the globe, and that's exactly what I want. I wanted the paint to remain transparent, similar to the look of mercury glass. I'll apply 2 more coats of paint, allowing them to dry between coats. Next up, I have 2 of the Dollar Tree large clear ornaments. I'm going to remove the tops and then spray them the same way that I spray painted the globe. I'll use this clear ornament to show you how I'll decorate the spray painted ones. I have these bells that I purchased from Dollar Tree. I'll remove them from the label and then cut the decoration off all 4 bells. I'll use this glass bowl to hold my ornament while I glue 2 bells to the top and the bottom of the ornament. I'll line the bell up with the ornament and then use Gorilla Glue to glue the bell onto the ornament. I made sure that the bell was lined up perfectly with the ornament and then pressed it down onto the ornament. Next, I'll hot glue 1 row of bling around the bell where it connects to the ornament. The 3 layers of paint worked out perfectly on my snow globe.
There's no boning.
I decided to paint the base as well. Initially, I was going to use this lid configuration, but I decided against it. I'll show you what I'll use later on. But meanwhile, I went ahead and burned a hole in the back of the globe. I'll be inserting string lights into this hole later. Now I'll put Gorilla Glue just inside the candle holder rim and then attach my snow globe to it. I checked it and made sure that it was level and then put it aside to dry. I started out with the new lid, but this time I'm going to glue a mirror to the top of the lid. I'd rather glue the glass candle holder to glass. That's the reason behind the step. But before I do that, I'm going to scratch the top of this lid to ensure a good connection between the lid and the mirror. I flipped it upside down to make sure that it was centered. Then I flipped it back over, put some weight on top, and let it dry overnight. The next day I painted the lid silver with acrylic paint. Next I put Gorilla Glue around the base of the candle holder, then glued it to the top of the mirror. To save on time, I glued another candle holder on top of the first candle holder off camera. This plate will be the top of my lamp. Next, I'm going to burn 2 small holes into it. I'll burn the holes directly across from one another. I purchased this plate from Dollar Tree as well. Next, I'll glue one of these small screws into one of the holes. Before I added the glue, I checked to make sure that the screw fits securely in the hole. I put Gorilla Glue on the thread part of the screw and then screwed it back into the hole. I tightened the screw with the pliers, then repeated these steps with the second hole. I'll address the pointy sides of the screw later. I decided to glue an additional mirror to the underside of the plate as well. I accidentally broke the bottom off one of my ornaments, so I fixed it by burning 2 holes into it and then inserting a jump ring, so be careful and try not to break the little hooks at the end. Now I'll attach the chandelier pendant to the bottom of my ornament. I saved these chains from a previous DIY. They are perfect for this project. I'm going to make 2 short chains that consist of 5 links, then I'll spray paint them silver. Next, I'll glue beads to the sharp points on my screws. After the glue dried, I taped the mirror so that I can spray paint the plate silver. I use a utility knife to cut the tape into the shape of the mirrors. Now that both sides are painted, I'll mix glitter and Mod Podge and brush it onto both sides to make the plate more attractive. I'll let this dry and then paint the other side of the mixture, including the beads. I have a finial from a cheap lamp from Goodwill that I'll paint also. I'll glue it to the top of this plate later. After the Mod Podge mixture dried, I removed the tape from both sides of the plate. There's a little paint on the edge of the mirror. I'll remove that with glass cleaner. The top of the plate was too plain, so I decorated it with some of the flower bling. I'll add additional decorations off camera. To save on time, I decorated my lamp off camera, and here's what it looks like so far. Next, I use Gorilla Glue to glue my plate to the top of the candle holder. I slowly put the plate on top of the candle holder while making sure that it was in the center of the mirror. Here's what the finial looks like painted, and this is what it looks like after I added the glitter. Now I'll hook the chains onto the screws. Again, I'm using 5 links on each side. Next, I'll attach one of my painted ornaments to each chain. As you can see, it's really starting to come together. Next, I'll thread the lights through the chain. Then I'll insert them into the ornament. But before I do that, I'll hot glue the power pack onto the bottom of the plate. I made sure to put the glue on the back side of the battery pack, so I'll be able to change the batteries when needed. This is where I thread the string light through the chains. I went back later and threaded it through the screw first to make it neater. Next, I made a spiral in the wire and then inserted it into the ornament. I repeated those steps on the other side as well. The looking glass spray paint and the string lights really look amazing together. Now I'll glue the finial on top of the mirror. Adding the finial gives it an extra little touch that makes it feel more like a lamp. So make sure that you add a finial to yours as well. I took a third set of string lights, made a spiral, and inserted them into the back of the snow globe. Finally, I glued the switch to the back of the snow globe. After the video, I added more flower bling and bling wrap to the plate to make it more decorative. And here it is, guys, my beautiful lamp. And I'm so in love with it. I think I want to give it a name. If you'd like to suggest a name for the lamp, comment the name below. And if I choose your name, I'll send you a $10 gift card. Okay, everyone, this completes my DIY. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please be so kind and leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe so that you won't miss my next upload. Okay, everyone, I'll see you in the next one.